at the Union Hall so we can open up every session with some prayer. We have a lot of special guests. We have a lot of things that quite naturally we need to discuss today as far as moving forward with the direction. And it's like Johnny and Shanetta both said, it's really in God's hands. I mean, we're not the devils here for sure. We're only asking for a little bit to get some resolution. We have Harriet Applegate is here. We have Harriet. Harriet is the head of the Labor Council of the AFL in the state of Ohio, which brings all of labor together so that it show you that as we move forward, that we have a lot more support other than what you see right now. We also have with us the president, and you heard him speak before, of our joint council that covers the 26 locals that's here in the state of Ohio. That's Gary Taboni, and a lot of his staff is here as well. We have Charlie Afuro here from Local 964. Came in and give us some support. His principal officer, Mark Fry, is going through a couple of things. Mark, we appreciate you being here. We also have, I saw Mike Klingbeil from 336 is somewhere around. He may have came in and left. I know he was here as well. Hopefully I haven't missed any other principal officers. A lot of them quite naturally do extend their support.
Mike Parker. Mike Parker.
I know.
Oh, okay. Sorry.
I got him. Also, we have with us some guests that you're going to hear from. You heard from Lance Rhines from the OPIU last week. He's still trying to put his stuff together in regards to taking the strike vote. It's a little dicey on where he's at. We do have Mike Parker that gave us some great words of wisdom from Lansing, Michigan, from Local 580. Mike is going to share some real great information with all of you as far as where he's at with his team. We also have our brother, Mr. Parker from UFCW. Where are you, Brother Parker? Where are you? Okay, Sophia will have to get Parker from UFCW, who's on the verge of doing some good action. We have to see what Brother Parker is. Two ladies that's actually going to do a few things. We're going to probably open up with them as far as where we are. We have from the HPAE International, Sandra and Renee. Where you at, Sandra and Renee? Come on up.
Hang on.
Come on up. And quite naturally, just as a heads up to all of you, we have a lot of our 507 members and retirees from a lot of our shops that's committed to go through this process with us and make sure that outside of falling a little short if we're going forward, they assured us to give us additional resources on going to the membership base. So we need to build an account. You know, I'm on the verge of having a lot of things coming in if we have to go forward, because just like you said in the blessings and the prayers, it's difficult. And we know that a lot of us aren't necessarily getting weak because we're on the right side of the coin. What we're doing is getting pressured because right now our bills are still ongoing. So how do we pay our bills and things like that is the only thing that really forces us to get back to the table as we try to strategize this thing. But what you have to look at is really putting yourselves and your families first with God regarding a small sacrifice that's huge, because we're not in your shoes per se, but we do feel the pain from that perspective of what we're going through. At the end of the day, because I heard the brother say, Johnny, what is the bigger picture? What is the bigger picture based on where we are now? Where there's some groups that's been out for 3 weeks, there's some groups that have been out 8 weeks, but they continue to try to separate us. But our strategy is really kind of lined up, if you will, through God's blessings on how the stars is lined up to me perfectly to try to bring some justice to this employer that can afford to do better by all of you. So when you hear this testimony from Sandra and Renee, and then we're going to hear from Brother Mike, and I got to go find Brother Parker from Lansing, Michigan, from Toledo. Where you at? No, there's another Parker. No, he's from UFCW. We got you. The other Parker. And I got to see where he's at. I didn't think he had to go back to Toledo that quick. Okay, right now let's give a good Teamsters applause for Sandra. She's going to introduce Renee, and both of them can come up.
Thank you. We're just in solidarity with you today from the Penn Jersey region of Red Cross. We went through a similar struggle, 3-week strike out in June. So the hot weather is a lot of challenges, but we knew there's there's nothing to fear because we're all together in this and we all have the justice on our side. So Renee Conyers, the co-president of HPAE, is going to give her words of solidarity.
Brothers and sisters, we're here today. We're going to stand strong, stand long, okay? Just to let y'all know, we was out for 3 weeks in Penn Jersey. We was out in the hot weather, you know, just like y'all out here in the cold weather. If you don't stand strong and stand long, you're going to fall for anything. You're not here to fall for anything. This health care that they have out here for us is a bunch of crap, okay? They got that good health care. You know, Gail McGovern, she sent back, she ain't got to pay for nothing. This PPO is going away next year. What we going to do? We're going to be left with this My Choice. My Choice is a bunch of crap. We had 250 members. Out of 250 members, 7 of our members took that My Choice plan. They are young, staying at home with their families, and don't have no families to support. So to pay $1,500 to go to the doctors, that's not now, you know, they going to do all these little extras, and it's not affecting them. But it affects us who has a family and who have children, who have sick children, or you're sick yourself. So, you know, stand strong and stand long. I'm not going to hold y'all up because I know we got a lot of people speaking today, but they will continue to throw antics at you, okay? Stand together, because as long as you stand together, you will not fall, okay? They want y'all to individually come back in here because they saying that R1 is going away. R1 ain't going nowhere, okay? Just to let y'all know that R1 is here to stay. So in order for them to have y'all out there working, R1 has to be here when y'all come back. So don't fall for anything, stand for everything.
All right, I just saw